2 minutes late. Yo, was good.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I'm it's Uncle Jackie. I'm here with Doc. We
Yo,
talking that
yo,
50
you ready?
Cent versus T.I issue. What's going on, Brose? It seemed like you in good spirits.
I'm always in good spirits, man. Especially when we do a podcast. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And I'm gonna half an hour rate today. You know what I mean?
Um, but yeah, man. As far as this T.I issue, what you thinking, man? What's on your brain, bro? How you feel about T.I as an artist? First, we go through that.
Well, I like Ti. I like Ti when he first came out. I like him putting Atlanta on his back, and I mean, he wasn't the only one that had it on his back, but he strapped it across his back, and everybody knew where he was from. So he represented well, in my opinion.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I'm agree with that because who is he? He's the rubber band man, right?
Hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, that shit was uptown like crazy, like that rubber band man shit. So it's like, yeah, I respect Ti too. I respect everything he did for the South. He following up, what Outkast started. He's one of the people to follow up what Outkast started. But to be honest with you, like I mean, yeah, but to me now maybe I might come off as biased, but 50 Cent is like a whole nother ball game. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, bro. 50 Cent a whole different ball game, bro. And I'm gonna throw this out there. I even like the shit T.I did when he was acting. Like that didn't bother me neither. Like it was cool. It was all right. Like, and it seemed like he was getting more and more roles. I don't know what happened, but he was decent in what he was doing. So I'm not gonna take that from him neither. But like I said, 50 Cent another animal.
Yeah, well, that you ain't saying nothing that ain't true. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, he put Atlanta on his map. He bought another. He didn't put Atlanta on the map, but he helped them be known inside the eastern on the eastern district. You know what I mean, on the eastern side. And his acting was phenomenal too for a rapper, for a hood nigga. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, bro, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's a most definitely that's a fact. What's going on, Miss Brinson? Good evening, good afternoon, whatever kind of time of day it is, it don't matter. But yeah, we talking 50 Cent and T.I. I want to apologize. And we speaking on the effects of this drama. I mean, all right. Remember, it started with Ti wanting to do what's that, a verses with 50, and 50 presumably, of course, turned it down because 50 is in different parts of the media now. He's not in One Trick Pony.
Hmm.
So then from what I'm understanding, 50 Cent is the biggest troll in the game. He is. We could just point that out right there. Biggest troll in the game, other than Charleston White. And 50, I guess he put up some memes, made some memes, put up some photos of T.I.'s wife. And of course, you can't get mad at it. T.I. and family, let me say, and family got upset by it. But see, here's where I think shit went wrong. Number one, your son's supposed to be mad, but your son's supposed to let you take care of it because number one, that's your wife. Yeah, that's his mother, but that's your wife first. Like, and them kids coming out with the 50 Cent shirt, Rick Ross and his fat ass. Yeah, I'm showing my allegiance to who I'm showing it to. Rick Ross with his fat ass. He coming out wearing the shirt of 50 moms. And I'm gonna give T.I props. T.I did come out and say that his kids was wrong for that shit. Most definitely. Most definitely. They was wrong for interjecting at all, if you
No,
ask
they
me.
wasn't, bro. No, they wasn't, bro. Because
Come on, bro. You got a
if your
daddy.
mom,
You
if
go ahead,
no, it
bro. Go
doesn't
ahead.
matter if you got a daddy,
Go
bro.
ahead.
If your daddy is in the household or
Go
not,
ahead.
yo, someone talk about your mom, that's you gonna speak up, especially if you in the street. You know what I mean? Now, if you was a college student or a school dude, a books dude, then you probably ain't gonna say nothing. You probably gonna let dad handle it and ain't gonna listen to the household and what dad said.
I mean,
But
what
if you
was I, bro? I mean, I'm a mix. I'm a mix of both, my nigga. So you got to sit here. You got to think about you telling me. I'm a mix of both.
Yeah, but
I
you
know the
also
street
got
shit.
but you also got alliance to one person. You know what I mean? So you no matter what the other side going to do, you going to be riding with your boys. So I'm just saying that in general and the truth, if you a dude in the street and someone speak about your mama, you ain't gonna allow that to be speak even if you got a father at home. Your father may even
Now,
tell you to chill. You know what I mean? But you still gonna do what you gonna do because you gonna have to you in the streets, bro.
all right. Now I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna go with that one because that is a fact for some people. Because I'm sitting there thinking about my people. Because if my people told me to sit down and chill out, they got it. They gonna be mad at me if I don't listen to that, bro. Remember, we not from this 2000 this soft boy era, bro. We not from that, bro.
But
So if
let
our
me let me
pops sat
let me
there
give
and
you an
told us
example.
chill out,
Let, let me give you one example.
go
If
ahead, bro.
if Miss Jackson, if somebody from McDougal would have said something to Miss Jackson, would you popped off on them?
Yes,
Yes. Now,
fast.
would you have did it with Benita?
Yeah, I love Benita too.
Okay. So and Benita got brothers at home. She got older brothers at home. You know what I mean? And Benita didn't get no kids, and Miss Jackson probably had grown kids. You understand? Um, but
Chris Tom,
these
what's up?
people
Appreciate
the,
you.
these people have people at home that will come check people, but at the end of the day, if you feel someone disrespect your people, you're gonna step up regardless. And Miss Jackson Benita ain't got no blood to us, but I would rock out for both of them. You understand what I'm saying? And I know you would. That's why I
Facts.
asked that question. So you know what I
No,
mean?
facts. But now I gotta throw a monkey in a wrench. Cause let's say, we had when we first started, well, when I first started, it was nothing but hood in that spot. Nothing but
Hmm.
hood. They could see stuff before it happened. So if let's say Mr. Bat see me brooding, you don't think he gonna sit there and say, listen here, such and such, blah, blah, blah. Just wait, relax, You don't think I'm gonna listen to that, Brody?
Okay, you gonna take consideration of that,
Yeah,
but
yeah, okay. That's a good
if
one. Touche,
if
touche,
if
motherfucker.
if the motherfucker violated badly, you gonna be like, nah, nigga, ain't nothing. Okay, you gonna be like, you know what, you're bad. I hear you, and you gonna go sit down and act like you gonna be similar and quiet, and you probably be similar and quiet for that minute. But something's gonna rile you back up, or you gonna remember what this nigga did, or what that person did, and you gonna be like, nah, we ain't letting that rock out. Sorry, Bath, for me disrespecting you, but I had to do what I had to do.
Hey,
That's
yo,
what
he's
sound.
cheating, y'all. I want you to know he's cheating because these are actually things that could really happen.
No, because these are
And
people that we cared about, and this is what the time that we
I
came
know
from.
that's what
That's
I'm
why I'm
saying.
speaking
He's
about it, bro.
cheating.
It ain't cheating.
He's
It's who we
cheating.
are.
Who we are.
Who we is who we are, bro.
No, that's a fact. I ain't gonna sit here. I can't argue with that fact, especially because you cheated and you're gonna say Miss Jackson first. Like you already know me and
Yeah,
her. Like I love Miss
I already knew
Jackson.
where I knew where I was going with Jackson. That's why I had to throw someone else that wasn't as cool as Miss Jackson to you, but you would still have the same outcome because you still got love for Benita. So I know that. Now, if I'd have said Miss Harrington, Miss Benita, I mean, Miss what's the fucking name? Miss the one that ran the shit. I forgot the fucking name
Oh,
right now.
where?
No, the white
Where?
one, the white
Oh, Miss
lady,
Benny?
Miss Benny.
Miss
If with Miss
Benny?
Benny, we wouldn't give two fucks. You know what I mean? No matter what anybody would have
Man,
said. You know what I
please.
mean?
Yeah, what you said you serving Harvey? What's for dinner, Harvey? What you say? Chuck Wagon Bagoo? That sounds
what,
more interesting than to talk about some fucking Miss Benny.
what up?
Fucking woman has. Yo, wait. Miss Benny hired me to protect the nigga and only paid me less than $5 a day, not an hour, a day. So I only protected that dude for like a half hour a day. Like that was wild. Like you want me to make sure he don't get hurt, but you giving me less than $5 because at the time you get yours, they taxed it for you before you even got to it, and your max was 10 hours, which meant you can only make 42.50. I wasn't even maxing out, and you want me to protect this man, and I'm not even maxing out. I'm only getting 7 hours a week, 1 hour per day. Get the fuck, man. Go ahead, Miss Benny. You can go ahead and get hit by a bus.
Nigga said,
I'm
"Oh
sure you
Lord, here we
already in hell.
go." Yo,
She
Chris
already
Brown,
in
what you talking
hell because
about, bro?
remember, she already in hell because remember she switched over from being ACS, whatever she was in ACS. She went to like the fire department, like Scapetta did, and some shit. She went to a whole nother
I don't know
chamber
where.
of commerce. I'm guessing.
I don't know where the fuck she went. I thought she retired, but I
Nah,
don't know.
she ain't retired under ACS. She retired under something else for the city, but it wasn't ACS. Miss Penny was dirty, and I
But yeah,
apologize to y'all for getting way
yeah, I was about to say
off.
we got to get back on track, bro. We talking about other shit, but I'm just giving examples of people that I know Uncle Jackie love, and don't let Uncle Jackie tell you that bullshit. He friends with 50 Cent somewhere in life, and somewhere he met 50 Cent. That's why you understand. But no, but be honest, I'm a 50 fan. I love 50. I love the old 50 when he first came out. Right before he got while he was getting hit up. I mean, in the streets for us, you know what I mean? And I had like 50 cents from him acting and all that, making a movie. I like 50 cents from making it out the hood, you know what I mean? But still being in the hood, you know what I mean?
Facts.
And I just respect that gangster because we come from that division. We come from the streets. We come from making money. We come from being around people that was trying to, make an empire type shit. You know what I mean? Queens was different than Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Queens had a whole bunch of clique, the Lost Boys. Queens had the South Side. Queens had a whole
Yeah.
bunch of clique that was about making money, and some of them cliques as well was about fucking standing their grounds and doing what they had to do. And you didn't hear too much. They wasn't too loud about it, but you heard about the shit that was going down in Queens. They may not have been flashy like Manhattan, and making as much money as Manhattan, but they was right behind it. You know what I mean? So I respect Queens and Queens niggas and real Queens niggas. And I mean that's what I should say.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. Well, I've always said it. If I wasn't from Harlem, I'd want to be from Queens. I've always said
Fuck
that
nigga,
shit. And
you
then,
from Brooklyn, nigga? Shut the fuck up.
yeah, whatever, man. Nah, but the reason why I took the Queens is because I felt it was like Harlem number two in the sense that Queens, you hear when you hear the rappers, you hear them talking about being Nautica down, just like Uptown. We was Nautica down. To this day, I am Nautica down, and
That
all
make
you heard Brooklyn niggas talk about was putting shots through niggas Nauticas.
so so you came to Brooklyn and automatically thought that shit was directly to him, nigga. I got no to
That
call,
all,
nigga. Ah!
I wear Nautica all day, B. Like I got some. I wear Nautica all day. I'm just gonna leave it with that though. But that's why I always felt like Queens. Like I like Queens though, and then Queens. People sleep on Queens like as if you know what I mean. You won't get left out there. Like you
Oh
can
yeah.
really get left out there.
And won't get found for a couple of
Yeah,
fucking weeks
it'll be a
because
while before they find you. Like
they,
you
they
can
ain't got
really get left.
they ain't got public sanitation like that out there. They clean their own streets.
I'm about to say because they own home, bro. Queens, like when I used to think I was gonna stay in Queens for the rest of, I mean, stay in New York the rest of my life. I thought I was gonna retire in Queens. Queens was like, long as it's not Jamaica, you know what I mean? You go to Queens, St. Albans, something all the way out where you got to take the Metro North in order to visit. You know what I mean? Something like that. But man, listen here, bro. You can get left out in Queens, like,
Definitely.
yeah, it's no joke. And then you got this little boy, that little King Harris, whatever. He talking about he in Queens. Bruh, shut up. Relax, bro. Relax. Relax. Why would you go to Queens? 50 Cent ain't gonna be in Queens right now. That's like, yeah, I'm on the west side of Atlanta. Where you at, Tip? He ain't gonna be out there.
Yeah, but that's like that right there is little kid shit right there. And again, that's where you come in and what you said. Like he should stay in his place because you go out there to Queens and you may not get popped by 50. You may get popped by somebody that loves 50. You know what I mean? Fuck you doing out here, little nigga. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. It might be
like
a retarded Uncle Jackie out there. Because I'm a
so
50 fan. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
so people may not he may not understand that part of the game, which he should. But like again, when you coming from a different state or a different hemisphere, you know what I mean, you do not
Go
know
ahead.
what's going on inside the communities that you're going to pop and shit, you know what I mean, and who's who and what's what, you know what I mean. We just had that discussion about,
Listen,
making money on the outside of your neighborhood, you know what I mean. I
you
don't
know,
trust the people around there, you know what I mean.
let me
I
let
don't
me let
trust
me
them. Go ahead.
ask you something, my name. And this is about, parenthood. I know nothing about it. Um, when you were raising your boy, we gonna go with my first nephew. You was raising him, right? Did he go through the hardships that you had to go through?
Hell no.
All right. Stop there. Stop there. Don't go further. Now, do you think King Harris went through any of the hardships that
Hell
Ti went
no.
through?
Hell no. Hell no.
And that's my point right there. Like, yo, Ti, we don't know what Ti had to do. We gonna say that. We don't know what we kind of know what 50 had to do, but we ain't from the South, so we ain't gonna sit there and say what Ti had to do, but we can assume it. It was the same thing along the lines of what 50 had to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh. As bruh, come, yo, just imagine I'm one of 50. Just imagine me at 16, bro. King Harris is a young man, right? He's a grown man, rather. Bro, you don't think if somebody would have gave me a couple of hundred, 250, $300, a Pele jacket and some Jordans to break him up, you don't think that would have happened, bro?
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm talking about me at 16
No,
years old,
that,
bro.
that would happen, and it still could happen. You understand? But you gotta understand that. Okay, I'm the only child. You know what I mean? So I don't have brothers and sisters. So I don't know what that looked like with having a bond with a brother and a sister. Now I got god sisters and god brothers that I bonded with, but that's two different things because I get to go home to my bed in my room by myself and deal with myself for the whole fucking 5 days that I gotta go to school and on the weekends I go see my godmother and my god sister. You know what I mean? So that that relationship wasn't like that, you know what I mean? And then I always looked at them as being more so as an aunt and an uncle because they was older than me, you know what I mean? So and they was in charge of me, so it was more like they had their own kids, except for my god brother. So I ain't raising her kids, so I know not to call her mommy, you know what I mean? So or big sister, anything like that. That was just like my aunt sister, my aunt, you know what I mean? But in reality, when you have a brother or family, you gonna have, and they been through the streets, and they been through certain things. You try to emulate them, and not only emulate them. Sometimes you try to, differ yourself from them as well, because you don't want to have to go through the hardship that they went through. You've seen the struggles that they went through, so let me not go through that struggle. But once you have that bond, you
What's
have
up? Sorry.
you what the fuck? You do have someone that have your back. Got your back. You don't have to go get your people. You don't have to go get your cousins. You don't have to go get your god brother. You know what I mean? Your person inside your house got your back. And if he ain't got your back, he's gonna either
Get his
he
ass
gonna do
beat.
something. Yeah, he gonna do something to motivate you to either to go the right way, to ask for his help, or you gonna do it yourself. You got something to prove. I think, you know what I mean. I don't know.
No,
I don't.
that's a no, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Because I always try to prove something to my god brother. You know what I mean? He may not have been paying me no fucking mind with the shit I was doing, but I always try to prove that I was a fucking man before I was a man. You know what I mean? But now, if I had a brother, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd have seen the mistakes that he did, and the good and the bad, and the shady and the light shit. I'd have been like, nah, I'm cool, and this nigga doing too much. You know what I mean? Because I heard stories about my god brother, but you didn't really see him. You knew he was in the house, and you knew at nighttime he'd be out. You know what I mean? And and
Right.
and and, and, and all you knew that That's Huey brother. Like they talking about me, yo. That's Huey brother. Can I get some drugs to the hustle out here? That's Huey brother. Come give it to him. You know what I mean? You ain't. I couldn't get shit, bro. I had to make a name for myself, and that's why I detached myself from my god brother, so that way motherfuckers wouldn't know. You know what I mean? And when he see me outside, he wouldn't come and give me a pound or no hug or nothing like that. He would look and he would see me and give me a nod. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
all.
you know
That's
how you
all.
play the post, and you know how you play the post. You know your
Yes,
shit playing
sir.
the post. My brother would nod at me or nod at everybody and keep it moving. You know what I mean? Now if he was y'all was Willie Peoples, then maybe he would come over there and give you a pound. Yo, what's up? What up? What up? And keep it pushing. You know what I mean? But my brother never stayed nowhere for over a minute and a half, bro. 2 minutes. And I watched that. Me? Nah, I'm chilling on this corner all day long. You gonna know where L at. You gonna know where Doc at.
Yeah, I called. Yeah, yo, I did both. I did both until OG was like, "Yo, bro, why do I know where to find you every day at 8 o'clock with the same drink, reading the same paper?
Horse Corp.
I know where to
Salute to
find
you
you,
too.
bro." Huh?
Horse Corp. I was saying salute to you.
Or score, Joe, nigga, like, yo, I know where you at every day at 8 a.m., bro. I know how to find you. I know where to find you. I know what you doing, what you drinking, what you got on. And he was teaching me, like, yo, change your pattern, bro. I should not know I could find you here every day at 8 o'clock.
See, I didn't know that. Like my shit was routine, and I didn't know that at the
Yeah,
time. Like fuck
routines
that.
ain't good, bro.
Yeah, it definitely ain't. But at the time, I didn't know routine was routine for me.
Yeah, because we thinking like we regular citizens. Nah, we different. We not regular citizens. So a routine is like the worst thing we can actually do.
Hmm.
But yo, I'm gonna play some shit. Your man King. Yo, he was saying some shit a little bit, but it's like, bruh, don't nobody you like you kite size, bro. You like you nothing, bro. You saying something that like you trying to come up off of my name. You trying to come up off of my name, like, and then like you dealing with like a real G, like, and we gonna hear some excerpt from 50 being interviewed about his diss song against T.I.
In federal court in Atlanta Friday, a judge gave T.I, real name Clifford Harris, 1 year and 1 day behind bars for trying to buy unregistered machine guns and silencers hours before he was to perform at the BET Hip Hop Awards in 2007.
CeeLo, what up? What up, CeeLo?
about having the best. What's today's mathematics? Shit ain't adding up. Getting out with Tim King guns only get 12 months. Ooh, wee. Don't talk to me. You talk to him. You talking to them. I got the best lawyers. Money goodbye. They said they would have got me 10 or maybe 9. I said, how do you explain how only breathe? Said you keep your mouth
Keep your mouth shut or you eat the cheese. Come on, yo, don't play with my man 50, bro. Cause come on, my nigga. This was years ago, bro. What was this? Was about 18 years ago, 19 years ago now. What year was that? 2008. 2008. Was that 18 years ago, bro? Come on, you know what I was doing. You know what you was doing. What we saying if yo, Doc, come bail me out, my nigga. My bail is $100. You know what I mean? I got caught with half of Saudi Arabia's weaponry. Come on, bro. You're not coming to get me. You're not coming to get me. Well,
I
at least
said
I
some.
hope you ain't, because it was on other shit around. I might send the money, but I ain't gonna be there when you get out.
I was about to say I may send somebody to come get you out, nigga, but I ain't coming.
I ain't gonna be there, bro. I'm not gonna be there. You know what we was doing, bro. Pause. I will not be there. Like what? You tell me you got caught with 13 bricks in that bag?
Nigga,
Who fronted them? A?
and your man called me from the precinct, from the station, bro.
Yo, bruh, nah, bro.
What?
Nah,
Your man
nah, B.
knowledge, bro. Your man
Knowledge, bro. I
knowledge,
already know
bro.
where you was going. He gonna call me at the station. I know where you was going. I know where you was going. I ain't never ate the cheese. I know what it's like to hear niggas that did eat the cheese, though. You know what I mean? I don't even, matter of fact, when it comes to that kind of cheese, I'm lactose intolerant, my nigga. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I stand on my own too. Word. Now hold up. Here's more. And then it's bad when your name is Tip, when you're going off the name Tip. So you know from New York, we gonna turn your name into something else. Getting out with Tim Machine Guns only get 12 months. Ooh, wee. Don't talk to me. You talk to him. You talking to them. I got the best lawyers. Money goodbye. They said they would have got me 10 or maybe 9. I said, how do you explain how only breathe? Said you keep your mouth shut or you eat the cheese. Sometimes, something to your heartbeat stop. The trade pop pop. Your already shot. You bleed in the shot. Get in the pine box. Damn, you a hard motherfucker. Sometimes. Talking to your punk ass shit, the full 15, the right foot spit, you in deep shit. Oh, now your ass sick. You supposed to be hard. Hold up though. Hold up. Nah, cause that's not gonna hit the way I wanted the pause to hit. Like this gotta hit like a shot of this Evan Williams I got. I want this shit to pause. But this shit need to hit. You get what I'm saying? Like, we not gonna play that game today. I don't know which one it is. I don't even care. We
Sound
not
like a
gonna
little
play that.
sound like a little bias to me.
No, yeah, I said it was biased from the beginning. Like it's team 50. You crazy, aka Ferrari. Now, as we can see, that is Clifford T.I. Harris right there with that piece of paper, looking at it in the court of law. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We gonna rewind that just a little bit. Yeah, he's presented with that paper. Don't play with me, man.
What deal can you possibly make with the FBI with all these military weapons?
Shout out to Charleston White. What's up?
As many as he had with 7 convicted felons. What deal did he make?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't even count, no nigga. That's a little later. That's a little later. Don't even worry about that one. That's a little later. That one is a little later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. He got cut off. Guess he playing too much 50 shit. That's why he got cut off. They like, oh, copyright infringement. Nah. But T.I also did fuck me up when he did and didn't get charged for all of that because I was wondering you had to say something about something. You had to give them up some information for you not to do that
Video for a
crime.
little bit later.
You know what I
Go
mean?
ahead. Nino, what's good, Nino?
Unless it was a situation where what they did was illegal, but that would have came out if that was the case. But since that didn't, some type of cooperation did happen in my eyes.
Yo, it's no way. Yo, Nino, you here, bro? Come on, my G. You from the same school we
What up,
from, bro.
Nino?
Yo, bruh, come on, bro. I come back to the block like, yo, y'all know the crib just got hit for 30 burners, 40 burners, whatever. Artillery, nigga had artillery. We not gonna play, man. He had more artillery than Bill and Hillary.
But well,
Let's
but
stop
well,
playing, B.
but look at it. He wasn't selling it. He was trying to buy it. You trying to buy
Bruh,
it ain't
he had
it,
it
it ain't
on him, though.
it ain't illegal. I mean, I ain't gonna say it ain't illegal because if the gun ain't got no serial numbers or whatever the case, it's illegal. If
Scratched
you
off,
buying
bro.
it,
That's very
yeah,
illegal,
I
bro.
mean, so that's illegal. But if you buying it from an undercover agent, that's a catch-22. That's entrapment in a sense. And again, like I said, that wasn't the outcome of it because it would have been said he would have definitely proud have been saying that. So he did cooperate in the sense, but it may not have been cooperation in the sense of snitching. It could be like motherfucker, I see you about to take off, and you better not take off like how you supposed to take off. Like you gotta chill. You gotta sit back and be in the crib now because um because we don't want you to grow up. And it's the feds talking, not the police, but the feds. You know what I mean?
Bro,
So
Festa was
I
good.
mean,
Yeah, I hear you, Brody.
I mean that's far fetched in my opinion. To be honest with you, Professor was good, everybody. But I
Yeah,
just
we
think
cooling, Nino. We cooling.
that I am looking from the opposite, trying to look at it from another angle. You know what I mean? That I haven't looked at. But in my opinion, any street nigga gonna think that you done gave up the block, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's just how it
Like
look, even
like
if it
like
ain't
my
the truth.
nigga, you
Go
can't
ahead.
be around me. Like if you was my man, yo,
Yeah, I
bro.
need to see that
And
paperwork. I need to
and then
see
you asking
something,
me
bro.
question, yo, son, you got bud at the crib? Nah, nigga, I ain't got
Nah,
nothing
bro.
at
I
the
ain't got
crib,
nothing,
bro.
bro.
I
I
ain't even
ain't
got
got
nothing to smoke.
nothing.
I ain't even got nothing to smoke, bro. That's how fucked up I am right now. You
My
understand?
nigga, I quit last Tuesday, nigga.
Yo,
I quit last Tuesday.
this shit got me so stressed out. I quit, bro. It goes down like that. You know what I mean?
I
And
know. I
also
watched
a nigga,
Carlito's Way.
and I also think a nigga that did snitch wouldn't want to be. Well, I ain't gonna say that because he gonna try to play cool, but his movements won't be the same no more. Know what I mean? Because you gonna know he's like, is this nigga looking at me sideways? Is this nigga looking at me like I snitch? Man, listen.
Yo, how you gonna look at yourself as a rat and call yourself a street dude? See, that's why we know times have changed, bro. Cause like you get away with that now, man. Telling now is okay, bro. You go on tour with your rap music for telling.
Mhm.
Like I remember Warrior, shout out to Warrior, Nino. You see Warrior
Shout to
telling
Warrior.
Jackie said what up. I remember I first heard her. I'm not saying she made it up. She is like snitches used to get stitches. They getting paid now,
Hmm.
bruh. Shout out to Warrior. Warlord was good, but that was like whoa. That was an eye opener. Like I'm guessing now that you call that one a blast from the past. Like whoa, you ain't lying, yo. Yeah, the streets are dead. The streets are dead, bro. And yeah, Professor, yeah, quitting. Yeah, like I mean, find something else to do. I mean, you combine things if you don't want to quit, because I know I miss the streets every now and then. Heavy hitters, you already know, Warlord. Yo. And it's like I ain't telling niggas to get off the streets. I ain't one of them peoples. It's like, I mean, if you got the capacity to get off, then yeah. Otherwise, mix that shit and try to get yourself, you know what I mean, squared away straight, man. Fuck that. Get yourself squared away straight. But enough of that. We ain't here to preach. We here to laugh. What we got, 50? Wait, hold on.
Take off my belt.
Man, whatever, partner. You know me, man. Come get some. Everybody told y'all light skin dudes ain't in style.
Man, 50.
Take off my belt. Man, whatever, partner. You know me, man. Come get some. Everybody told y'all light skin dudes ain't in style no more. You thought sit on your leg. Watch your rabbit ass mind, homeboy. Rookie. Rabbit ass mind, man. Get in this house, man. Get in this house, man.
Yo, 50 gonna go with this all day, and then your man is like king of the fucking media now, bro. Like,
You know me. Shorty.
I heard he about to come out with a documentary about
yeah,
50.
bro, surviving T.I and Tiny.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
By name, go by face, just leave me lane. Out of place, pocket size in big swing. This got a fist in the mouth with the break down south.
Yo.
Leg jump, got enough. He's looking at the world, swimming up a girl, Lord caught him with the left hook. Leg shaking like a 30 teeth.
I ever see it. He just put this out.
I don't know if this is old or how. I just come across stuff, bro. Pause.
Nah, I never seen it. I never seen that before.
Yeah, me neither. So I'm thinking it's new. I just don't want to say it is.
He definitely king of the trolls, CeeLo.
Oh, he definitely, bro. Hold up. Where's the shit I really wanna.
He definitely
All
king of
right.
the trolls. Ain't
Hell,
nobody
like,
topping
bro,
50
ain't
Cent, you know what I
nobody.
mean?
Yeah, can't nobody fuck with that man, 50 Cent, bro. And then you got I'm gonna get off the T.I tip, pause, and no pun intended. But hold up, let me. Hopefully, this is the one I want to hear. The last one on T.I.
I'ma snatch your pieces out the game, nigga, one by one. Since your family so close, please son by son. All that bitch did poppin', let it get your face swole. Your boy rap better, he stand like J. Cole. But calling me a pussy when your dad is straight cold. He the reason that cold case done turned case. Somebody should have told you niggas that I don't
Yeah, that sound like.
First, I'ma watch the body later and stay in the child's place so kids don't play here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's new.
Yep.
Cross that line, little nigga, you gon' stay there. Nigga, stay there. Nigga, stay there. Nigga, stay there. Nigga, stay there. Fuck whoever you sent. Nigga, I'm the blueprint. I stomp your head so hard, I leave a blueprint. You know.
Yo, and that was just like, you know what I mean? He was just giving you a little pause taste. Cause 50 known for that, yo. 50 known for that. Yo, Nino, you already know, bro. He love this shit, bro. He love this shit. Like, I don't even have to really rap about you. That's just extra. I just know how to do it. You know what I mean? But now I'm gonna slide over toward Pap and Clarissa Shields and they beef. It's like, I don't even know. I think it's because Fifth came out with with a meme or something, or somehow, some way alleged saying that the man of the relationship was Clarissa Shields, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Somebody in the chat, let me know if I'm wrong.
Nah. I heard 50 said he brought out some comment or said that Carissa was fucking with somebody, and that wasn't the
Yeah, he
case or
killed
whatever.
Jomo.
He had sexual contact and all of that shit.
Well, you know, over here at Uncle Jackie's, you know what I mean, sports and variety. You know what I mean? We got the facts over here. When, you know, like I say, like I tell everybody, every show when it comes to music, 50 is always going to be in my top 5, bro. Always. So, and then 50 King of the Trolls. I'm a big ass fucking troll, my goddamn self. I just ain't got
But
no
bro,
money.
but bro, let's be honest with the
Go ahead.
bullshit, bro. We like it.
Go ahead.
It's entertaining entertainment as well.
This shit
But
up my
bro,
alley, bro.
what positivity does that shit do to our community, bro? I know this ain't
All
that
right.
type of show, but what positive do that do? We don't see we don't see this in no other community. We don't see no Asian people doing nothing. We don't see no white people doing nothing. We don't see the Spanish people doing nothing. But yet we got a whole bunch of trolls and we ain't nowhere weird nowhere. You know what I mean? But it's entertaining. Don't get it twisted. I enjoy it, but it still holds us in a fucking box, bro. It still holds us doing nothing. And we got people that in places where they are, maybe not at the top of the game inside these things, but they are inside the sports where they at. You know what I mean? Whether it be rapping, whether it be wherever. You know what I mean? But what are we doing, bro? I don't know what we doing, but it be fucked up in the game.
I mean, well,
It's
yeah,
parking
it's
lot
trolling.
conversation. Yeah, it is park, but it's other parking lot conversations that we could be having that it could build. You know what I mean? Where we could be doing something in the community, but that's why we stuck where we at. You know what I mean? That's why we with the people that's around us. That's why we got the baby mamas like that. That's why we got the simps around. You know what I mean? No one act like us. And even though we are creators and people follow us and people want to be like us, sometimes they dumbing themselves down to be like us. You know what I mean? Instead of us bigging ourselves up. But I don't want to change the tone of the show either, bro, because they this shit is funny. And then just watching that video with him having the AI shit going on over there, that was definitely funny. You know what I mean? It just we know what 50 Cent is. You know what I mean? He definitely a motherfucking king of
Yeah.
the trolls.
And if they don't know, they gonna get to know to keep it 100. Because it's like, man, he's gonna be the king of the media. The dude, like, he's not the king of rap, no. But you can sit there and say he a duke. You can sit here and say he was a heavy hitter for the time he had.
Oh
Which, if
yeah,
you
but
don't say that, you're
nah,
a liar.
he ain't no slouch. He ain't no slouch with
He
rap.
is
He
not
ain't
no
no
slouch.
slouch.
Like, and he's always been. And I'm sorry to say this to Atlanta. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna get y'all show too, but he's better than T. He's always been a bigger name than T.I. Like, we showed T.I. love. I remember niggas showing T.I. love, and I'm sitting there like, yo, who is this nigga? And everybody, T.I. this, T.I. that. And it's like, all right, cool. And then I heard him. I'm like, all right, this nigga ain't bad. He's not bad at all. Nigga could actually rap.
Hmm.
But to take on 50 Cent, like, he got a couple of mixtapes that'll body your whole career, bro. I'm sorry to say that shit, but he
But
got
now,
mixtapes that'll he a body
but
T.I. career with mixtapes, bro.
now, now, hopefully, some Atlanta people could chime in or Southern people could chime in. Now,
I hope so.
what what is their feeling about how 50 Cent rap? Do they feel King I is king of the South? Do they believe that 50 Cent is a good rapper or in a top rapper, category? Some people may not. You know what I mean? Some people,
Uh,
and I don't see how, but I could also be biased too because I'm from the East Coast and I love 50. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna hit you with it right now. Pause. To keep from what I've been seeing from people from that been blogging and talking about it, a lot of them got southern accents, and they telling Ti basically like, "Yo, bro, relax." From what I see, the majority. From what I see, I ain't seen everybody. I ain't saying that because a lot of people are pro Ti because they from Georgia and they from and as they should be. But it's a lot of people from in the South that's like, man, y'all better leave that boy 50 alone.
Mhm.
It's a lot. It's mixed now. When you go up north, Ti doesn't have a chance. It's the difference.
Yeah,
You go up
yeah,
north, Ti
yeah,
don't have
yeah,
a
yeah,
chance.
yeah. Like,
But if you come down south, 50 Cent got a chance. That's the whole difference right there. Like 50 Cent got a chance down south. And then if you want to take it neutral ground, what's going to be neutral ground? 50 got the West Coast.
yeah, West Coast
50
coast
gonna
is
have the
crazy.
West Coast. Where y'all gonna play in Alaska?
That is true. That is true. But I just want to know what from Atlanta person themselves what they feel, and you know what I mean, and their circle would probably feel the same way. You know what I mean. So it's just good to get someone. Well, I should ask you because you been out there for a while, but someone besides someone from the East Coast. someone that was born in a
Yeah,
real
that's what I'm
thing.
saying, bro. Like,
Some people may
I,
look at T.I like he's the king. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he made it to places where other, and with that, it may get it, misconstrued
yo,
with
everything you saying is
acting as
correct,
well.
bro. Everything you saying is correct. To some, he is the South. Like, to some, it might be 3 stacks. We're not gonna get all the way off chart, but I'm just saying. But as far as 50 and T.I go, it'd be better off if it was 3 stacks versus 50. I'm gonna say it like that then. If anything would have
Oh,
make
okay.
sense,
That
it'd be
had a
better.
chance.
Yeah, it'd be 3 stacks. Because like I said, against 3 stacks, 50 has no chance. Now, this is just me being from down here 12 years. He has no shot against 3 stacks. Like people try to sit here and I'm not gonna agree with that shit ever because it's not true. I give him his due, but it's like the LeBron James argument. I'm not gonna sit here and call that man the best ever. He's not. Now he's top. He's a great. You can sit there, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Love 3 stacks. But no, even he's gonna lose eventually too. He'll lose eventually too. Because once you do West Coast and up north, he's gonna lose to 50 Cent.
In fact, 50 Cent is the bully that everybody likes.
50 Cent knows what the fuck he's doing. He's a marketing genius. He's an
Yeah, definitely is.
entertainment genius.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fuck with that man. Like,
Yep.
and I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry to say it. It's just a fact is a fucking fact. You can't. That's why Papoose now, you have even less of a chance. At least T.I, if they don't know nothing from T.I, they know swagger like us. And the only shit we gonna know from Pap, not we. I ain't gonna say we, because I know more Papoose because I listen to that kind of shit. But where are you gonna win at, bro?
Yeah, Papoose
Like,
ain't
where
got
you gonna win?
Papoose may get win some a lot of wins in Brooklyn section. You know what I mean? But
That's it.
I don't think he's going to get the whole New York. And Papoose nice. I like
He is.
Papoose.
He dope as fuck.
But Papoose marketing ain't there. He's not known. He
His
may be
team is not
known.
there, bro. His team is
Yeah,
Clarissa Shields.
like nah. Well, that's not well. I don't know. Well, there's known people was that. I mean, but
I
Papoose
mean,
still
no,
street. You know what I
I ain't gonna
mean?
sit here and act like, but his biggest supporter, his biggest bag, pause, the biggest pusher of Papoose passed away, bro. K Slay.
Yeah, facts,
K
facts, facts,
Slay.
facts, facts,
You know what I mean? So
facts.
that was his big fucking. I mean, we know because we from the streets, bro. We from New
Hmm.
York. You from Brooklyn. So you know what I mean? We know Papoose is dope. We know that nigga's dope. But shit, I've been listening to 50 before I listen to anything from Papoose, to keep it 100, like most people have. But we're gonna go off of some things that Clarissa Shields had to say about 50 Cent in the Papoose situation.
50, you're gonna have to do a video letting everybody know that you lied on my cat. I hope you're ready to
Yeah,
do that.
That's her dealing with homeboy.
yeah, but
Still getting sued.
that was 50 Cent. That's
You
why
get a
they.
suit if you do it. I don't give a fuck. You getting a suit, 40 Cent. Your goofy ass. Niggas wanna have beef with a female. I ain't the female who you wanna have beef with, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? 50, your blockhead ass needs to just wave the white flag. You lost. You lost. Caressa drop a diss track. I'm thinking about it. I'm fucking thinking about it. Real shit. Want to sit here and lie like, yeah, I didn't do nothing with you because it is. What? Boy, you couldn't me if you're on Earth.
I don't know what the fuck they saying back there, so that's no good.
Oh my God. Every time I hear him say that, I just laugh. He has been back in the corner. He just keep dissing him. And guess what? He gonna diss you again. Yeah, you gonna get dissed again and again And again. And again. And again. And again. Because you want to keep going around lying on people. Get your overweight, blockhead ass in the booth and rap. How did this come from a rap beef with you and Pat and you start taking shots at this girl? That is so dumb. That was the stupid shit you did, and then you lied. And then you lied.
He know he could beat y'all. That's why. He know he could beat y'all. He know he could beat y'all.
Clout chasing ass. You and that trap, gutter, whatever soul music you got, trash. Ain't rap. Hell, Pat would have dissed me. I would have at least gotten there and tried. I would at least try to say something. I would do some research. Like, hold on, let me put 1 and 2 and 3 together. Let me at least try to rap.
I mean, you ain't got to. It's like,
I ain't gonna rap him at all. He's just too good.
nah, we're not gonna say that.
He murked you. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute with your blockhead ass. With your blockhead ass. I be telling y'all, I don't like being a celebrity. I'm too real. I'll expose all this shit. Now I got to come on here and expose this out on my cat. Boy, 50. I'm finna start calling you 49. Because, bitch, you don't outdone yourself. You don't outdone yourself, bitch. Don't you ever mention Clarissa Shields' name again. PAPOOSE empty it.
Oh, man, I should have let that go. I should have let that go.
You're going to have to do the...
Damn, nope. I should have let that go. But hold up. Here's the dude that's in question. You know, the cat hitter, the cat purr, whatever you want to call it. The cat taker. Well, he ain't take it, but you know, he had it. Allegedly. Maserati Bud.
You know the truth. You know I'm finna expose the truth. And you know they gonna swipe left and see what time. You were fucking with me the long way. The only reason that you went old way is because a nigga poly. Everybody who know me know I'm poly. They know I got 2, 3 girlfriends. And you said, boy, I don't want to be a part of that. And I said, man, you tripping. But you know I'm poly enough in the sugar receipts that you were poly. You got mad because I went on vacation. I was with my girl and we were vibing. You know what I'm saying? I kept it playing. Yo, hurt. Man, come on, man, you hurt. I got 3 motherfucking women in my mouth. Come on, man. You really serious?
Maserati Bud.
Like, nigga, 2 player fat. I keep telling you, playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. You gonna really keep showing shit. I really don't want to show this shit. I'm trying to spare you. But you don't swipe left and see how you went off on me because I was with my girls and you got mad. And you said you might as well go ahead and go with that because shit, he just got 1 wife. This nigga got 3 girlfriends. Let's tell the truth. You feel me? I'm finna show them. You got mad. Because I was with them on Christmas. Then you like, oh, how you vibe with me on Christmas? And then you went and vibe with them on Christmas. You know I really do this. See, everybody that know me know it's no secret that I'm fine. That ain't no secret. So you ain't exposing nothing. You tripping. You really exposing yourself right now.
Maserati Bud.
You fought with a nigga. Come on, man. Them red chairs in your crib. You know who got that. You know who did that. Don't make me. Come on. Don't make me do this.
PAPOOSE Clarissa Shields. Okay, here go PAPOOSE.
He was a crab in the barrel with an Eminem victim. Made himself famous by claiming he was a victim. His claim to fame was I got shot 9 times, but the truth is he only got shot 5 times. He lied because he wanted to get shot more than Tupac. Lame choice, game voice, G you not. Queens don't respect you, they know you a joke, you clown. You from Queens, but pay Bronx niggas to hold you down. You even hate on your own crew. Why you be dissing Banks? Is it because he nicer than you, or because you just a snake? Try to take Mayweather money, put you in your place. Heard that story about how Floyd punched you in your face. Then 6 months in shock. You never been upstate. Vivica tossed your salad. She had a shitty face. Black check hit you up, left you with the shakes. Bruno Carbano yapped your chain and ended up with a case. When he got shot, they tried to take his face off. That nigga jaw was wired up like Jake Paul. Hey, yo, 50.
The nigga he got bars, but it's like, bro, it's like the Tupac shit. You trying to come up over me, you in the clouds hoping. And then like T.I, he dropped like 4 diss tracks. He had his 2 sons drop 2 more diss tracks. Then you got PAPOOSE, he dropped like maybe I think 2 diss tracks. It's like, bro, y'all trying to use this, and he's not saying nothing back to y'all, man. He ain't saying nothing back. And he sat there. This ain't allegedly. I'll respond to PAPOOSE when he make a hit. And if you know rap the way I know rap, PAPOOSE is mostly known. If you ain't a hard body K Slay fan like I was, rest in peace, K Slay. You don't know PAPOOSE nice. So all you know him for, most people know him for is the alphabet shit. Where he did the ABCs, he went forward and he went backwards. Some people don't even know he went backwards. So it's like, yo, you can sit there and say he one of the kings of the underground. He just never made it past that. And then Clarissa Shields, where I love her and with what she does. She boxes, MMA, always gave her props. But my problem with her is she be delusional when she be calling out male fighters. So it's like, yo, be careful. He can call you out for that shit. Remember his footage of you fighting a dude that's not even ranked, and he put you down with a body shot. So like, was it a body shot? I know he put you down. It don't matter. He put you down. So if you can't handle him, you're not going to be able to handle Raleigh. Nah, you're not, man. You're not. You can't handle these mailboxes, man. You can't. Matter of fact, you in these mailboxes is like comparing PAPOOSE to 50 Cent. It's just never. I mean, you know, I like Pap. I'm not gonna lie, but we talk about like weight classes now.
Yeah,
Like me talking
but
shit about Pap is the same as him
but
talking shit about 50.
but can't PAPOOSE fight? I mean, I'm just talking about lyrical. I mean, he can rhyme, but he ain't hanging with 50. I mean,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
he
And
and not.
Papoose can legitimately flow. That nigga dope as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't eat.
It just the impact is
Like,
not there.
yeah, his impact. Because if you really be honest, if 50 had the OG unit, we just send Lloyd Banks after Papoose.
But it ain't about
To
sitting
keep it,
on 50 Cent could, destroy himself. You know what I mean? With his
he
rhymes. I
can. But
mean,
I mean, it's like, yo, Lloyd, here go 10 bands. I ain't sonning you, nigga. I'm paying you to eat this nigga food. Pause. Here go 10, 15 bands for a mixtape. For a mixtape this. It's not like 50 ain't have it. Like even T.I, Young Buck. Because Young Buck was dope as fuck.
mm-hmm.
Young Buck was nice. So he sent Young Buck at T.I. Like, here, you handle this little whatever peasant. Wait. Wait, who he said leave alone before? He said leave somebody alone. Oh, nah. Yeah, Jomo, yo. Jomo and that whole set went out bad, bro. They all went out bad. And if I could find the shit, I know I had one of 50 Cent dissing them too. It was like, damn, bro. I gotta let me see. And then I had Mano shit too.
I don't know.
No,
That's
I had that shit, bro. Cause Mano shit wasn't bad neither, but it's like Mano, another nigga, like, yo, bro, you a real nigga in the street, yeah. Cause even I heard about you when you was locked up before you came home. Niggas had shit to say about you. You know what I mean? Positive street as far as the streets go, positive shit. But when it comes to this rap shit, man, y'all ain't got what man, 50 got the fucking media, man. Man, what y'all gonna do? Like, I'm hoping that to keep it 100, I might be a piece of shit for it, but I'm hoping 50 do some shit in Atlanta with his power so I could join. Now, the shit we gonna take it over to them niggas, Mano and Fab and all them. Featuring Max B. Welcome home, Max.
that's funny. That's funny.
Survive. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't even count, no nigga.
See, I'm mad Dave East is a part of that, man. I ain't got nothing to say about him. Or Fab.
That nigga said, and you little nigga stay the hell out of it.
Right. Chill out.
Yo.
He probably respect Dave, and that was his warning.
Yeah, he do, and that's the best respect you're gonna get from 50.
Word.
He said he can't breathe. Looks like it's so much breathe.
This is
Can't
funny.
breathe. She said she can't see it. Me, I'm about to make it. We go for 5 trips. In the mirror all day. Still got a 5 inch. I pull up bricks, puts and chains, switch lanes. Boy, I hear that shit saying, so I'm gonna be with you, man. Catch some flippers. All them rippers. Watch some chickens. Slipping.
I mean, really, man. I mean, really, B. You gotta really like. You gotta be on your shit if you're gonna beef with 5-0. Damn. Yo, hold on. Yo, take over for a second.
Right. Yeah, but 50 be wildin'. Um, that shit with the fucking the Fab and them. That's a crazy issue too. That shit wild boy crazy. And he really only getting that Jomo with that situation at that. But I think they didn't go back at him because that's one that shit is true with the situation that they was facing with the rent. And I think it's more behind that too. So
It
I don't
might be,
know.
bro.
I
Nah,
think it's more
it's
behind that.
hard to tell. This ain't the Nas shit. It ain't hard to tell. This is hard to tell.
It's just so.
It's like he's in it with everybody. He want to wipe everybody out.
But 50 said he be on this trolling shit and he don't be having nothing else better to do. So I guess it's what occupied his spare time.
He's good at it.
Yeah, definitely is. And it's entertaining. I mean, compared to what's going on with everything around the world, you know what I mean? So we gonna gravitate to it regardless.
No, that's a definite fact, bro. But if y'all here now, I want y'all to when you got time, if you got time, if you care, go over to Horse Corp Media or at Jackson Price. Follow Horse Corp. That's all about the South, the shit that's going on down here, how we living it up, how we not living it up. You know what I mean? Horse Corp Media. Also, take your time out. Go to @Doc0528. Follow Yellow Tape. You know what I mean? We about to get up out of here because I want to drink. It's Sunday. I want to drink, and I got to finish making my dinner. I already done burnt some shit up.
Right. Peace and love, everybody. Thanks for coming through. CeeLo, everybody that's in the chat, Miss Brinson, um, everybody. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't got everybody named, but
Nino.
Nino,
Appreciate you, Nino.
Professor, everybody, man.
Yeah, Professor,
Good to be out
definitely.
here.
Professor, appreciate you, Professor. Salute to Mexico, Horsecourt Media, Facua, Chris Tom, Miss Brinson, of course. We appreciate y'all. I'll be back. You know what I mean? If I'm able to, I'll send y'all the link to get to Horsecourt Media. It's gonna kind of be the same kind of show, kinda, except for Mano, Fabulous, and all the New York shit won't be there. It'll just be you know what I mean, New York shit. I mean, Georgia shit. Basically Atlanta, Decatur, Metro Atlanta, and Atlanta. Put it that way. Shout out to Forest Park, Atlanta, Decatur. Shout out to Harlem, Brooklyn, New York City.
You already.
And shout y'all out. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like, sub, and share button, man. We appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Y'all be good, though. Peace.
Peace.